Do you have some questions? Yes.
Thank you very much. My name is Daniel. I have two questions. One, without interference with the matters of the court, yesterday in the Central Conference, there were names of two gentlemen who were mentioned. And according to what they say, these people were attached to you. And they are part of the case in the community. Are you aware of this? Then secondly, of recent in church, that was the worker, you met with Mr. Chamberlain said, you two were feeling this part of each other. This gesture put a smile on the faces of many. Now, including the category itself. So may you correct the judgment of those people who had a smile? What did you guys talk about? And what was the spirit of the gesture? And now with this on the ground, what comes to the table?
Thank you, Daniel. I'll answer you directly. First of all, any matter related in court, it's them in court. Okay? And it's safer that way. I don't want to engage in this kind of nonsensical, commentary for the sake of it. Whoever has evidence to help our brothers in court, let them take it. I think that's the best way. You don't have to have gone through law school to understand what it means. Secondly, in church, yeah, we're in church. It was not a concert. So in church, we meet all sorts of people. And when I meet you in church, and before service or after service, I greet you. That's okay. That does not extinguish the issues that remain unresolved. Okay. The question, in fact, I was asked immediately after church what that meant. I said, it is church is church. We are all equal before God. But the questions outstanding for the competence of Mr. Chairman remain. And now they are here for sure. I say ask the same question whether he understands the duty of a leader and his position. Those questions still linger and still question what informs his wisdom. I don't want to address again myself to his obtuse reasoning.
Yes, Mr. Nwai.
Yes, mine is related to Daniel's question of what happened in the church where people thought maybe, hopefully you are going to reconcile with what happened yesterday. And being that you lost your position as Vice President of North Uganda region, and are we seeing you, one, seeking for reconciliation and maybe apologizing? And then secondly, as we head for 2026, are we seeing you contesting on a new ticket, or you have a different party where you're going to stand as?
Mr. Namayo, I don't know whether I can ask that. First of all, I answered Daniel, and I answered in the same terms. If not reconciliation, reconciliation must be about the truth. The liar must come to the table of truth. Then it begins. We now know the liar. So go and ask the liar whether he is ready to reconcile with himself and his lies. You can see ill will, ill will in his eyes, spirit, and talk. So I don't know what to do with him as a Christian. That's why I sounded sympathetic and asked those around him to try and help him. Probably he needs support. He needs help. You can see he's a captured man. You can see it, he's captured. So I don't know what to do with him. So if you ask me to go and apologize, probably you can enumerate about what? You know the matter for which I must apologize. So I think we need to be serious. I never engage myself in pretense. and grandstanding, and not grandstanding. In 2026, if I am to choose an acting position, I will choose the form. But definitely it will not be NUP. It will not. I should state it here, probably, if that's all right. I have said it several times that I give NUP my time, my energy, my brain. You should see now the brain that meaning there. Let them go with that.
I'm sorry I have for that.
Please do.
Thank you. Out of your address here,
Your name?
Mariam Chico. Out of your address right here, I've seen that you've watered down almost each and everything group is president. Are we seeing you come on board to aspire for presidents? Are you offering this all? And then secondly, you stated that our NRM. Are we seeing you cross to NRM or you're still going straight to DA?
You say what NRM?
You said Rababanafi in that context.
Uganda is your problem. And Miss Chico, so will you nominate me first for president?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. So the decision for me to take any position will depend upon those I work with. I'm not excitable and I'm not impulsive. So I will take a decision of the position of the list for. But at least between you and others know that I'm capable. At least my capacity is not a matter of contest. That I'll make that decision. Please, the personal decision.
Yes.
Okiwanziyisa Kigongo nkola n'ekyama 44. Mu bigambo bino obadde otandika walaze nti tomanyiddwa nga muntu avaayo n'oya n'okola mu kabaka waluse. Waliwo eyandibuuza ku lwaki akadde kano wavuddeyo ssaawa 12 ki ekyakutteko nnyo. Then ekyokubiri mu bigambo byo leraze nti eyasindika bwe yasindika alabika akyalemeddwa, wabula abali ku yasindikibwa okusinza ku bigambo byo bayinza okugamba nti tulina enkuŋŋaana ze tukoze nga tulagako nti tuli wansi before mu kitundu ky'e Masaka nga tulaga nti tulina obwozi bungi era nga bo bakkiriza nti waaki balina kye bakozeeko bakuleseeko enkenyera bakugyemuko ku njala n'onkubadde nga bw'okyagamba nti tukyalemeddwa.
Simanyi mwami Kigongo kikyogala naye ekyo ndowooza okukanya nange nti sirimpulidde tamenye singa buli kintu kiddamu naye bibazibeetaaga kuddamu. Ebimu bibaawo ng'omuntu asaze okujja kulaga kikyali kati nze mba nsobola muddamu ki oli avaayo nga nze kuwalaga busobozi nze mba nsobola muddamu ki oli akuddamu ajja nayogera kuba oliawo nga nze mbalaga biki byalidde ekiro okwegaalidde breakfast mba nsobola muddamu ki. Naye ensonga erimu ofa kw'abantu si nsonga ntono naddala ng'omuntu eyita obukulembeze agibalaatiramu ng'agitwalanga ekikusaala. Ensonga erimu okusiba abantu okwewedde ebiri omuntu si nsonga ntono. Omuntu egitwalanga ekyokubeera ng'ayiseewo byayisaawo ndowooza kiba kikulu nnyo omukulembeze ku ddaala lyabwe okugiddamu n'okutegeeza eggwanga lyewekazanyiriza.
Thank you so much, Alexiva. My name is Sarah Jenkins, and I want to thank you so much. But my question is basically on, I just want to say that you are a highly respected person, and you're a very tolerant person as well. And for me, and my question is basically to find out from you if it is something that you think about, that probably Honorable Chairman is very astral, but we will look at you as someone who can help you. Is that something that you like to check on if there is a neutral person who would like to come and put you guys at the two of you in the same table and have a reconciliation? Is that something you do?
First of all, I am not neutral in this matter. So if you want reconciliation, it should be a neutral person. But I don't know who silent about reconciliation is a subject of the reasonable and understanding. If you're unreasonable, it's very difficult to reconcile you with your adversaries. And reconciliation must be about matters of principle, and not about matters of treachery, or matters of spite, matters of self-aggrandizement, grandstanding. It's tough. But you see, at my age, I'm not a young man. I've met all sorts of people. I've met very good people in my life. I've met terrible people. I've met idiots for the first time. I've met all sorts of people. So I am able to balance my duties, my responsibilities with all manner of people I meet. That's for me not a crisis. I am able to handle all sorts of people because I've met so many people. So if there are people out there that believe they can probably help those who believe are very up in the skies come down before they crumble, then do it. Yeah. I'm not in the skies, I'm on the ground. Probably I'm not able to fly. Yeah. Nakyogeddeko nga njogera ku misango emingi Mami Kyagulanyi njazaamu naana okumukubyo yayita bannamawulire n'abategeeza nti zinawanisa ekibiina kya PPF takomangawo kubeetondera nti yali alimba simanyi oba kikimulaga mu kifaananyi ng'omuntu ali serious obanga kapere kiri gyali n'ategeezeddwa nga tebalina constitution kubanga nabatwala mu kooti naye tabalaganga biwandiiko malungi mu kooti kubanga ne kooti yenabatwala nabalimisa okubaako kibakola naye okuba nti yali akimanyi nti alimba yali ateekateeka abo bannamumakaadi babenga nga talina constitution yali abateekateeka ne baba nabo bagwagwa banakitwalira ekyo naye yali abateekateeka abeeko ensonga gy'abawa naye nga naye mu mutima gwakimanyi nti alimba bingi byazanteekako mukimanyi bulungi nnyo yagamba ndi mulyape naye nga nze muwa ssente wano palamenti komiti eyampa ssente yemuwa ssente palamenti yamuwa ssente empa ssente ze nezazifuna ate buli mwezi naye kakati saala bimusaako ebyo ekyayagera yali akimanyi sibuza oba nti mufuula mukulembeze ali serious oba kimulambikanga owo ekikubo ekyo kiri gyali kakati ndowooza accusations nyingi kyatandaba kunteekako kigayogera nze bimugamba
Obutiibwa olugenda ku nsonga ya kooti katonda netaka okumanya tugendayo dde mu kooti batwalayo ddi
ogenda ku kooti si mukolo oba wasuuma omuntu yenna amanyi kooti ategeera bulungi enkuba ya kooti ndowooza ebigambo ebyabadde ojjo Mami Kyagulanyi ebadde babaddeko birimu okutyobola omuntu defamation defamatory statements naye namaze ddeokuwa instruction n'amateeka abange bamutegeeze ndowooza ajja kujja ategeeze eggwanga kyamanyi tekola saagala nyo okwogera ku nsonga nga batogerako ku mbalaza
Mr. Solomon.
Yes, sir.
My name is Solomon from Far. Mine is seeking clarification. Ugandans who are seeking change seem to be running out of time. And you mentioned that we need to be practical. So what exactly do you want to do? was 2026. That's those.
You were right, Solomon, because you people have been in Parliament for the last 3-4 years, and you recollect how much I invested energy and time and resources and brain into trying to put the opposition and give it perspective what needs to be done. We have lost plenty of time, we have lost opportunities because one category of people wanted to be alone because they fear either internal competition. That's why, without a party organ announcing him, Mr. Chairman said he's a candidate. That's not a problem for me, but the bigger problem is. So then, how have you structured your own party? How have you worked with the opposition in centrality to make sure that you're able to communicate, change when actually you're working on it? Do you remember the last time the leading opposition party had a meeting in West Nile, in Teso, in Karamoja, in Arua, in Nguru, in Masaka? They made a trek to Masaka a year ago to come and insult me. That was their business. So we have questions as to the preparedness and seriousness of the leading opposition party. Which is why I've made a clear call to change seeking forces, including genuine change seeking forces in the NUP, to see that there is a problem. Not just outside the NUP, even within the NUP, they are well-meaning political leaders in NUP. But they are trapped, they are scared. And I want to advise them that their fear will not help them. It will put our situation in a much worse situation. And the earlier we summon the courage to confront the problem, and part of it is raise up to Mr. Chairman and tell him you are misleading us. You are leading us astray. The opposition must summon courage to confront the problem of a grandstanding leader in Mr. Chairman, who has no clue what is to be done now, and fears to be advised because he wants to be alone. I'm very sure those in the move know so well that in move you cannot have a structured meeting. You go and interview any member of parliament, whether for the last 4 years, they've ever had a meeting to discuss the management of the party. They are summoned to be given lectures and instructions. You're not running a party, you're running a cult. That's why we have a problem, that we have missed an opportunity to use NO as a springboard, as a center of gravity for the opposition. Instead, it is a center for discussing the opposition. If you want to work with them, you must first learn worship the dear leader, probably tithe to the dear leader. I mean, I don't know what that is. And that's why we have lost time and opportunities. However, there is a glimmer of an opportunity. If the remaining opposition congregated, summoned the energy and confronted a bigger problem in the opposition. I so think. Thank you so much. Have a good day.